Good morning, everybody. It's been a very long month. I was just having a bit of a coffee and some breakfast to get started on yet another day. My supplies has gotten pretty low. I did talk to Dave. He did get a mower in, but it has some adjustments to it. Not sure what those are. He came by this morning before I had my breakfast on the burner, which reminds me I should turn that off and not waste wood. That's a lot of fencing I had to burn. So I had to rent it. It seems I don't have no $14,000 in my pocket to be buying a lawnmower, so I had to rent it. He told me he's trying to get me in another one that hooks up to the little gator that I have that I can pull behind it. He's not sure if it'll work accurately, but he's pretty sure it'll work. We'll see. That's debatable, but he is trying to get me a cheaper product in, something I can use since I don't have a lot of money. So I guess my objective today will be, since I've cleaned up all the metal, all the scrap, all the steel, all the mold infested, rotten, you don't even want to know what was in that cheesecloth barrel. That was gross. So absolutely disgusting. The water decanter that looked pretty good was actually not on the inside. It had molded up pretty bad. Lots of algae and, yeah, yummy stuff. So everything was scrapped off. All that stuff was disposed of. There was a disposal pit just up north of the docks there. I got in there and dumped all that stuff there. Apparently some guy comes by and sorts it all out and what he can salvage and what's not salvageable, and kind of like a recycling, which is always good. I like to recycle anything I can, so it's always good to know that. So yeah, the big old combine that was out here, that took me the better part of a week to disassemble. The truck up there pretty much is about the same time, a little less because it wasn't so bad. The fencing and everything up here was all removed. I pretty much used that for fuel for my campfire down there. The old straw wagon was burned up. Like I said, the fencing is gone. The bucket here had a bunch of holes in it, so did the water decanter for, watering these flowers, which I think they're artificial. I don't think they're real. I think they're actually artificial. I don't smell anything from them, and they don't feel real, so I think they're fake. So anyway, that would explain why they're not like wilted over. It's been a bit cold this morning. Not too bad. It was about -1 to -2 last night. It's been holding at a steady 5 degrees Celsius today. So that's not bad. But yeah, I've been cleaning up a bunch of stuff. So I guess today, yeah, I did rearrange some of the stuff here. I didn't get the silage cleaned up yet. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time to do everything right away. It's been a busy month. The amount of steel I salvaged and everything else wasn't a whole lot. I got about a total in my pocket of about $7,000, and I had to rent that lawnmower. So, I see that drone in the sky is still there. So I guess this morning we'll go pick up our lawnmower and see if we can't, get to mowing. Just going to have to try and back in I'm not even sure. He didn't say it attached to anything, so I'm not sure what the deal is. Jeez, these trees, man. I'm going to be spitting pine needles for a month. Well, I pretty much was already doing that. It's been a month. Oh, that's the wrong one. Darn it. That one here, maybe. Well, that was turned rather well. Good job, buddy. Nope. There we go. Up and on she is. Now off to the shop and swing through this darn pine tree. Oh, gee. Okay. Yes, I've been using the water as a swimming pool. Unfortunately, I still don't have a lot of my supplies. My Pioneer's tent actually had my shampoo and deodorant in there that I thought I didn't bring, so that was a blessing. Otherwise, I would have been taking a cold bath for nothing, really. It'd help if I turn on the light so I can see where I'm going. It's very early morning. Alright, so yeah, and that way, just over in there a little ways, is the salvage pit, I guess. Okay, so off to the shop, the correct direction, I think. I don't know. It's been too long. I've been on the field for too long. I'm scratched up. Been cold. The sleeping bag's old. It's been a very long month. I'm hoping for warmer weather soon. But let's just stop complaining and get to it. It ain't gonna do it itself. It's definitely not gonna be any warmer anytime soon. Just keep an eye out for these deer here. I don't want to run into any, like, oh, that looked like a deer. And we will get there. Slowly but surely. Up the road. Oh, there we go. The house. Well, that's not Dave's. That's Dave's. The other one belongs to somebody else. I have never even met yet, so yeah. This is Dave's house. I found that out. So if I ever run into any problems, I can go see Dave there. Alright, so he said go to the shop. Here we are. And what the heck? Oh, really? What is that? That's a scary lawnmower. Okay, I'll be honest. That is freaky. Really scary. Okay. Yeah, she's a beast. Boy, how am I supposed to get that in here? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to shut this off because I don't have a ton of fuel. I'll figure it out and I'll get back to turning on the pod cam when I've decided how I'm going to get that in there. I don't even know if I can. It'll be a long push home. Okay, so I'll check back with you as soon as I can. Okay, well, I guess welcome back, but I had to borrow a trailer, and yeah, when I say borrow, I mean rent. Unfortunately, it cost me about $700 and some, so again, More money lost. Thanks, Dave, for not telling me that I couldn't put that in there. But, you know, whatever. He did tell me it could be a very long day pushing mower, but I didn't realize it was going to be whatever creation that is. Okay, so let's hook up this trailer. And there we go. And yeah, I had to go all the way back home to get the attachments to make sure that I could hook up to this trailer and get this all on. Let's strap this beauty down, make sure she ain't going anywhere, and let's get back, shall we? Got a lot of grass to cut. Time's a wasting, as they would say. Let's make sure nothing's moving. All right, we're good. I'm surprised this little girl can haul that. Not really. She's struggling. We struggling, but it sure beats pushing that thing all the way home. So it's gonna be a long road. Let's get the lights on, put the high beams on, because I don't know where these deer are. So yeah, I guess I'll just not bore you to death and let you come back when I get back. All right, there's that cotton field. See you soon. Well, I'm almost back to camp, and I'll just say this. It's a good thing they still have radio out here, because this was a long drive. And it's early morning. I'm already tired. I haven't even started my day. I never had enough coffee or something. I don't know. Maybe I should have drank something else, but whatever. So hopefully this bridge will hold this weight. Let's see what the Skybird thinks. Well, there's your Skybird camera for you. Oh boy, I'm pushing hard. We are going to have a problem, aren't we? What's going on? Well, I can't seem to get over this bridge. Well, I kind of figured this might happen. There's a bit of a hip lip here, and I think I bottomed out or something. I don't know. I'm stuck somewhere. I think right here. I don't know. We're gonna have to unhook it here and maybe go ahead a bit. No. Okay. Wow. Let's see what the problem is. We're hooked up. Quite literally. I don't know. She may not pull it. We're not moving. I'm gonna burn the motor out of this little thing before we get going anywhere. Okay, well, we're gonna unhook here and just leave it. Turn it off, shut off my lights, and unstrap this nasty looking toy. And we are going to try and get it across this bridge with me being in the way now. There we go. I guess we will just start cutting grass and see how she goes. Oh, she cuts pretty good. I'm gonna have to ask Dave what's with the spiked wheels, but you know, I'm assuming it's for perforating the ground at the same time. I don't know. So we'll just try and stay away from the bank. We rented this. We don't want to dump it in the water. She pulls pretty hard. Holy. I never thought about it, but I'm going to run out of gas on this little guy. I'm probably going to need a fuel tank. Should have bought a gas can, but I guess that's a good reason to go back to see Gary and Son and see what they have available for jerry cans and so forth. Because I'm probably going to need one. Well, she mows down pretty good. Well, okay, I won't bore you with too much more of this because it's a lot of lawn. So let me get cutting away here and obviously moving some of my equipment out of the way. And once I'm done cutting all this equipment or cutting all this grass, I'll tune you back in on the old pod cam and the eagle eye and let you see how I fared out. This could be a very long day for me. I got a feeling it's going to take me several hours. But, oh well, you got to do what you got to do. See you soon. Well, welcome back. First off, it's been nearly an hour. The island apparently is a lot smaller than I thought. However, it's also a lot bigger than I would like in some regards. Pushing this lawnmower around has taken me, it feels like forever. However, I am finally nearly complete. I mean, it's not the best cutting job in the world. I didn't go up this hill at all. I really don't want to be trying to push that mower up here. It's a big hill, okay? It's a lot of work. I did cut around the hill. I mean, pretty much where the machinery is going to be able to go. Had a lot of deer jump out at me, spooked the crap out of me a few times. I can't really do a lot. I mean, I could come a little closer to the hill here, but I'm not going to get too worried about it. It's a lot of work. It's got me pretty pooped. It's been about, like I said, about an hour. That lawnmower is really, really good on gas. I don't know why, but I have barely taken any fuel out of it. As you can see, my gas meter says that I'm a quarter of a tank down. It's a pretty good mower. It's definitely perforating the grass. I'm just going to try and clean up a little bit on the way back to the vehicle here. And then we're going to hook up I guess the baler. Maybe I'll see if I can't tether this first, turn it into hay and let it sit overnight a little bit, and then sell it in the morning. Might take a few days for hay to happen, but we'll see. Try and get it all cleaned up anyway, and you know, little clippings here and there I can't really get with this, but I try. You know, I can't expect a miracle to happen overnight, that's for sure. This is going to take a lot of work and a lot of extra love and attention. And as you can see, you know, there's still grass I could cut for days. It's not going away. It's just going to keep coming back. So there'll be spots I've missed, you know, throughout the whole area. I can't be perfect, but I'm definitely trying to get the best I can and get all that I can without getting too crazy or making it too overbearing. It's been a good hour. It's been a long hour for me, and I'm definitely tired, and it's still early morning. So yeah, we're going to finish up this little cut here, and then I'm gonna load this back on the trailer, take it back to Dave. Hopefully, I didn't have to pay too much, and maybe he'll lend me a tedder, but I doubt it. I'm probably gonna have to rent it if he's got one. Yeah, see, we're pretty much done here. Maybe he'll lend me a tedder, and then I can tedder up the yard a bit and loosen up this grass. Loosen it and fluff it is essentially what a tether will do. Loosens and fluffens the grass so that I can turn it into hay so that the sun can beat at it and dry it out and get it all nice. See, I missed this big chunk in here. So, okay, I will let you know when I've got this all kind of cut and returned and figure out why that's still stuck. So I will see in a little few and after I cut this off. Cheerio. Okay, well, sorry about that. It's been a little bit of a day here. I drove the lawnmower and the trailer back to the shop, did a return on it, got really no money back for an early delivery on the rental, but Dave said he'd cut me a deal on the next one. As you can see, I did have to rent a tedder because I want to be able to tedder up this grass that's out here that I spent a while cutting. So we're going to get to tethering that all up. As you can see, there's a lot of it there. So I have to tether all this up and get it all nice and fluffed. And then tomorrow it should be nice and dry and ready for us to, well, for me to bale it, essentially, to get to, I do have to get to this I should try to clean all this excess grass out of here. So I might have to go back to Dave and see if he's got a weed and feed sprayer or something to kill off the grass in the silo bunker, because that's where we want to put silage. But for now, we're just going to do the grass. We're going to tether it up, fluff it up, make it all nice and baleable, and we'll put this to use and make us some bales, I guess, and then sell it somewhere. I got to find out where I can sell it at. I'm guessing would be where I was told, which was at the main store silage there, or main store silos, where I was told I could sell the scrap steel and stuff that I went to sell. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to take a trip back there and sell all this grass I'm going to fluff up and bale. And rather than bore you to death with it, I will go ahead and shut down PodCam again. I know. And when I'm done baling it or fluffing it, I'll bring you back and we'll get to baling and we'll see how that goes. I suppose I should maybe see about getting a windrower as well, because this is going to take me a while. I still haven't got a chainsaw to remove these trees. I've got to get permission papers first to cut down the trees, it seems. So Tim has called me up and told me that I need permission papers. So I'm waiting on permission papers. As soon as I get the permission papers, I can go ahead with deforesting some of this out of here. I'm not going to be cutting down a lot. I am entitled to cut down what I want when I get the permission papers, but they're supposedly going to somehow mark these trees for me, and I'm going to come back and remove the ones that I can and see how that goes, and hopefully not take too many more pine needle face wax from the trees, and try to clean up this yard as best I can. There's so many bushes in here, and it's a real mess. So I've got a lot of work. I'll bring you back tomorrow when I'm done. I guess when I'm done windrowing it, I suppose. And we'll try it. If I do windrow it, I may just bail it as it sits. So I will catch you tomorrow morning.